This is Jacinda Ardern of New Zealand. She is the Prime Minister. She is the one that we take the piss out of, that I probably shouldn't because, you know, reasons. However, she is the Arthur Daly of politics. Have a watch of this clip.
The most up-to-date information daily. You can trust us as a source of that information. You can also trust the Director General of Health and the Ministry of Health. For that information, do feel free to visit at any time to clarify any rumour you may hear, covid19.govt.nz. Otherwise, dismiss anything else. We will continue to be your single source of truth. We will provide information frequently. We will share everything we can, everything else you see, a grain of salt. And so I really ask people to focus on that.
The most egregious example of that appears to be this text which originated in Malaysia and has become a viral hoax in Australia and in New Zealand. How irresponsible is it the people that are sharing that news of a lockdown imminent in New Zealand?
Yeah, and look, that's the kind of thing that adds to the anxiety that people feel. So I continue to share the message. New Zealanders must prepare, but do not panic. Prepare. And when you see those messages, remember that unless you hear it from us, it is not the truth. And I really ask people, just visit covid19.govt.nz. It has all of the up-to-date information, and we will continue to provide everything you need.
Hang on a second. Doesn't this remind you of a clip that we watched as kids? Watch this.
Trust in me, just in me.
But anyway, you get the idea. You can only trust me. I am the only source of information. Therefore, do not trust anybody else. Only come to me. Everybody else is lying. Does this not sound like the words of a desperate politician whose bullshit narrative is failing and she realizes it? But the other thing I should mention is she has made huge sums of cash over the lockdown and the other bits and bobs that you probably shouldn't mention, but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Before all of this worldwide bullshit started, right, she had a lot less money in the bank. We can say that. So she has a vested interest. Now, when somebody has a financial interest in something, you can't trust them because they have a financial incentive. They have a reason for lying, which is why you can't actually pay people to give information on the BBC, apparently, which is why you can't trust anybody who has a financial incentive in anything, because you think, are they being honest or are they thinking of how much can I make out of this? But yeah, trust in me and only me. And I should imagine that in her country, the fact checkers, you know, the Karens of this world, the blue-haired fucking idiots that are completely bought into the bullshit, are working extremely hard to make sure that anybody like yourselves who posts anything to the contrary of whatever bullshit narrative they're going with at the moment will be crushed. You will have your social media account, whichever platform you're on, suspended or permanently suspended. That is, deleted or whatever. Yeah. Nobody's seeing anything wrong with this, and yet nobody does anything. Nobody at all. She is an absolute out-and-out globalist, and she doesn't serve the people. That's obvious. But yet people just still go, oh, well, it's fucking amazing. You have to be in the line to a death camp before you've worked out that maybe you should have done something a bit earlier. Fucking amazes me. I've got a hay fever at the moment, by the way. That's why I'm sniffling away. But there you go. Anyway, look, I just thought I'd bring this to your attention because it strikes me as quite fucking amazing, really, and that people still believe it. But anyway, there it is. Right, thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Don't forget Discord. We're going to build that back up again, ready for the next lockdown that this fucking horse face and all the other cunts are going to bring about. So there you go. Enjoy the sun. I'll see you in a bit.